Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all being well. In this video, we're gonna be discussing about your future spouse, who they are, and what your relationship might be like. So let's get started. Now, here are three beautiful shells behind you. I need you to pick one of them. From left to right, here we got group 1, group 2, and group 3. Welcome back group 1. First, let's check your zodiac sign. We've got Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Scorpio, and Aquarius. I see two kinds of people here in group 1. The first one is that you might not be super passionate about romance. Maybe you're more focused on wealth and self-growth, and you feel content being independent. You might be someone who is very confident, enthusiastic about personal development, but somewhat resistant to their relationship. Feeling like you're perfectly fine on your own, you might have a very independent personality, disliking partners who treat you like a child, or someone who needs taken care of.
There is another type of you is that
You've moved past your ideas about love, and now looking for a more mature, realistic relationship. You might have some past experiences that make you ready to start a different kind of relationship, leaving behind the painful memories and looking forward to a new future. If you are interested in love, you probably want someone more mature, stable, and financially capable, more like a traditional husband figure. You don't believe in childish declarations of love. You value real benefits more. Now we're going to check what your future spouse is like. They seem to be on the leaner side, with noticeable bone structure, of medium height, and they have a mysterious vibe. They might have a bit of a dark or gothic aesthetic. Their art is quite unique, perhaps a bit cold, not the warm and sunny type. Some might have unconventional religious beliefs or non-traditional looks or lifestyle. That may be what attracts you. I also see they could be a risk-averse person, often seeing the potential dangers and risks in things. This makes them cautious and sometimes hesitant, but it also benefits them by keeping them safe. They're not the type to boast about bright futures. They think a lot and might lack confidence. They have a fear of big goals, which ironically means those goals are what they truly desire. They might be competitive, but avoid conflicts due to pressure and fear. They fear making mistakes and have a distrust of the traditional marriage promise of mutual support and commitment, and maybe believing that people today don't take marriage as seriously as before.
I see they value this relationship deeply, nurturing and caring for it step by step, considering it a very important part of their life. They genuinely feel proud of this relationship, often praising and defending you to others. They put a lot of effort into maintaining harmony between you two.
I think your marriage will appear even better than it is, not that it won't be wonderful, but others will see it as an almost perfect marriage. For this group, both of you might see marriage as a social task, aiming to integrate and become part of a successful circle. A successful family is a hallmark of success. Or you might be integrating into certain groups, which means your marriage might lack some emotional intimacy, focusing more on practical aspects. I see that they treat the relationship in a way that's recognized in their social circle. Overall, your union fits the conventional definition of perfect and harmonious, possibly even fitting certain religious standards, but it might lack some emotional connection, appearing more rational thought. It looks more like a partnership or an alliance of shared beliefs rather than a romantic union. But who can say that isn't a beautiful marriage? This relationship seems to have a lot of earthy elements, making it very practical rather than floating in the wind. You see them as bringing a new beginning to your life, a new chapter or phase. You have high expectations from this relationship, like nurturing a business. Their presence resolves some of your difficulties, alleviating previous exhaustion and pain. They're your safe harbor where you can relax and leave behind past hurt. If you're familiar with MBTI, they might be an S type, practical and logical about your relationship. Their serious attitude is unquestionable. They treat you seriously as a marriage partner. Given your ideal type, if this is what you want, congratulations, Group 1. That's all information about Group 1. I hope this version suits your needs. Let me know if there's anything else you want to discuss. Thank you so much for watching and see you later.
Alright, Group 2. Let's see who you're going to marry. First, let's look at the zodiac signs. We've got Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Sagittarius, Aries, and Gemini. For this group, I see that you have a strong sense of gain and loss when it comes to love. You're very competitive. If you have a rival in love, you turn the relationship into a competition, aiming to come out on top and win your crush as a prize. Even in the relationship, you like to have the upper hand. Because of this, you might find yourself feeling quite anxious and worried. You have a fear of losing your partner, and even when you have them, you don't feel entirely secure. This can lead to frequent arguments or debates, and you might focus too much on your own feelings, sometimes neglecting your partner's. Now, let's see what your future spouse is like. They look young, very masculine, and exude strong male energy. They are in great shape, probably into sports, and very proactive. Their features are quite striking and prominent, and they have a bit of a rugged look. They might have brown eyes or hair, and they prefer casual or sportswear. They value the spiritual side of life more than material benefits. They might have religious beliefs and could lean towards renouncing material desires to follow their faith. They tend to listen to others' opinions and might find it hard to stick to their own ideas. The good side of this is they're open to advice and easy to communicate with. However, they do have a tendency to preach. Imagine someone who loves giving advice, that's them. They like to hear others' viewpoints but often struggle to reach a firm conclusion, swaying between different opinions. I think this person's profession could also be a judge or a teacher. They believe this relationship is fated, that you are the one they must marry. Meeting you took them out of their solitary state. They were guarding their heart until you came along. However, they might be hesitant to make commitments. They have many concerns and need time to think things through. They might have an avoidant attachment style, being cautious about making promises. Your relationship with them will be less about romantic fantasies and more about everyday realities and practical matters. You'll face the real world and real life together. Communication is crucial here, as there might be tendencies for silent treatment or avoidance. It's important to be patient and understanding with each other. Your relationship will have its ups and downs, indicating that you'll face some challenges and conflicts. Your values might not always align, adding more challenges to your life together. Be mindful of financial issues too. After getting married, you'll move past many fantasies and deal with many real-world problems. A small number of you should be cautious about third-party issues, possibly due to fading passion between you two. So, for Group 2, it's best to avoid rushing into marriage. Spend more time getting to know each other before making such a big decision. If you decide to marry them, I suggest to replace the initial passion with love and care as time goes by, and keep things light and supportive.
That's all information about Group 2. I hope this version suits your needs. Let me know if there's anything else you want to discuss. Thank you so much for watching and see you later.
Welcome back, Group 3. Let's see who you're going to marry. First, let's check out the zodiac signs. Here we got Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, and Sagittarius.
You guys crave a love that transcends societal norms, one that isn't bound by rules and standards. If any of you have Juno or Eros in Aquarius, you know what I mean. You might be drawn to unconventional people and have a tendency for love at first sight. Your love life might develop very quickly. Like one moment you're not into love at all, and the next you're in a whirlwind romance. Your friends might be like, whoa, where did that come from? On the flip side, some of you might be totally against marriage or committed to a single lifestyle, preferring to live life on your own terms without following traditional norms. For those who are deciding not to enter marriage, your future looks bright. You're going to be a warrior for your own dreams, fully in control of your destiny. You're charging forward towards your goals with full confidence. Now, for those of you who do see marriage in your future, let's check about this guide. They seem quite wealthy and composed, carrying the relaxed aura that comes with financial stability. They might wear flashy clothes and look quite opulent. Some might have darker skin tones, and a few might have a more robust or well-built physique. They are likely on the shorter side with a mature-looking round face. They're quite sensitive, introspective, and prone to overthinking. Overall, they're a very gentle and nostalgic person with a good temper. In your relationship, they're likely overthinking things a lot. They're not the type to rush from acquaintance to romance. Everything takes time with them. They won't express their feelings quickly and will need to mull things over. They might even do a lot of internal preparation before discussing something important with you. There is a bit of insecurity within them because opening up to you means tearing down some of their emotional defenses. They'll carefully weigh the pros and cons before making any move. This relationship might have its share of hesitation. They might withdraw at times, reverting to their overthinking ways. This means they'll constantly evaluate and again about the relationship, showing a lack of confidence. There is love and commitment here, but it might lack a bit of passion. However, there's a strong spiritual connection and a deep commitment. You might need to be more proactive and passionate in this relationship. Overall, this relationship has a bright future with lots of positive aspects. You might face differences in opinions that cause some obstacles, but ultimately, the commitment to being together will prevail. I see that your relationship is very strong. You hold them in high regard, seeing them as your ideal partner. They want to take you seriously, to move past their doubts and negative thoughts, and to love you wholeheartedly. Your relationship is truly beautiful. Best of luck to you all. That's all information about Group 3. I hope this version suits your needs. Let me know if there's anything else you want to discuss. Thank you so much for watching and see you later.